Alright, did you know that in the United States, each day 130 people die due to opioid abuse? 240 people die from alcohol-related abuse, and thousands each day die from tobacco abuse? That's right. That makes substance use one of the leading causes of death in the United States and is ruining the lives of many Americans today. Substance abuse is the most pressing issue today, as it has several major effects on the economy, personal mental health, and physical health. So first, one of the biggest effects that substance abuse has on the nation is its effect on the economy. The cheapest, or the substance that affects the nation the least, is opioids, but it still costs the United States over $100 billion each year. That's kind of crazy, since the United States spends just about as much as on illegal immigration. According to the American Medical Association, opioid misuse costs the United States $115 billion, which has increased from $95 billion since last year. Excessive alcohol also drains the economy even more. In 2010, the United States was cost more than $250 billion on drinks alone, so each drink costs approximately $2.05 each. And binge drinking is responsible for 77% of that cost. Along with the $250 billion from just the drinks alone, another $130 billion cost the United States from reckless drunk driving. And if you thought that the $250 billion and the $150 billion from the alcohol was a lot, tobacco actually costs the United States economy $500 billion each year. And along with the economic effect that substance abuse brings to the nation, comes also personal mental consequences. So substance abuse can really change the way people think and how they function in the world. And in a study at Emory University, they found that there was a direct correlation between substances and mental illnesses. The first thing they found was that alcohol had a correlation with externalizing psychological symptoms. So they found that alcohol related to ADHD, and then they found that tobacco related to internalizing symptoms. So people who use tobacco tend to have anxiety and depression. And just like tobacco, opioids also connect to depression. And a study from Jeffrey Scherer found that 10% of people that were prescribed opioids actually developed symptoms of depression within the first month. And Scherer also found that the duration of opioid use is what causes depression, and it's not the size of the dose. And opioids are pain relievers that are used to treat depression, and it eventually just becomes an endless cycle. Opioids treat depression, and depression causes opioids. And then finally, along with the mental effects, it also has several more harmful physical effects. So any type of abuse, any substance abuse, whether it's tobacco, alcohol, opioids, anything, they can all have severely harmful, they're all severely harmful to humans. And from the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration, they say that excessive alcohol can increase the risk of developing serious health problems. Tobacco can practically damage every part of your body whenever you use it, and it leads to lung cancer, respiratory disorders, heart disease, stroke. It can even affect others through secondhand smoke, and there's several other side effects of using tobacco. And opioids can cause drowsiness, mental confusion, nausea, constipation, and can cause trouble with breathing. And of course, all consequences, out of all of the consequences, the largest is of course death. And let me get my visual aid real quick. Okay, so in this picture, these are two examples of opioids, which are, if you don't know, they're painkillers. Right here is heroin, and right here is fentanyl. And you can see this is like a large dosage, and that's the amount that's fatal. And this is the amount that's fatal as well. You can see it's just a little bit of fentanyl. And fentanyl's, it's like causing the most deaths right now because people are accidentally overdosing, like Mac Miller and Lil Peep. They were accidentally given fentanyl laced, and then yeah, people just end up dying from addiction. And yeah, so in conclusion, substance abuse is the most pressing issue at the moment because it's very harmful to the economy and to the health of everybody, mentally and both physically. Substance abuse is a never-ending cycle that must be broken, and it's steadily killing our economy and killing thousands of people each year. Thank you.